Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Dear Kid, the overview, and I'm here to do one simple thing: let you know this movie's coming out next month, and hopefully word will spread around because it feels like, yeah, you know what? This is a way for people to say, you know what? Let's go support this and not bullshit online. So we got a second trailer for Coyote versus Acme, which is kind of good, seeing as though last year at Comic Con they showed off the teaser for this thing, and a year later it's like, you know what? We actually getting this movie. Who would have thought? But then again, Warner Brothers didn't because it feels like they hate animation and the Looney Tunes, which is a different conversation for a different time. But that's kind of a weird thing. It's like saying Disney hates Mickey Mouse and exclude Mickey Mouse and other characters from actually being in their stuff. After some of the kids' movies I've been seeing in theaters, it's kind of weird that none of them, especially some of the ones where I'm like, okay, I know they're normally playing stuff behind Mario Galaxy, and I would assume maybe they could actually play a Cody versus Acme trailer. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. Even some of the blockbusters, I'm kind of surprised they never played a trailer for this in theaters. But I'm seeing the posters in the walls when I'm like, you know what? There should be more marketing for this. But I know even though with the budget it has, and also the parent company that kind of bought this, kind of did it with last year with the Day the Earth Blew Up, where it was like, okay, word of mouth actually got people to go see it. And when I went to go see it the first time, it was just damn near empty. Where I'm like, oh, so me and like two other rows? Okay. Hopefully, a lot of people show up for this, but okay, that's it. I can just say I saw that movie 3 times in theaters, week after week, just to see how the momentum would kick up. And funny enough, I'm like, you know what? Some of the laughter and reactions in the theater kind of tells me, yeah, everybody still loves the Looney Tunes. It's just the fact that they haven't incorporated them into a way where it's like, okay, we have to fit in with the modern era, but also kind of a way to bring in new people actually into this property. Where I'm like, it's just cartoons. I'm surprised that people nowadays see Looney Tunes like a, yeah, the Looney Tunes don't feel like they would work nowadays, but I'm like, that is not true. I've seen a lot of clips of the Looney Tunes show where I'm like, you know what? If that show wasn't canceled, that would have been people's definitive version of the Looney Tunes and their first interactions with these characters. But it's kind of weird to me to see that, yeah, the Looney Tunes, which I feel like is Warner Brothers' main bread and butter, where I'm like, you think of Warner Brothers, first thing that's like, okay, DC, but also with their animated stuff is like, oh, Looney Tunes. Or in this case, the Animaniacs, pick your poison. And seeing this movie next month is like, you know what? This is the little movie that could, and hopefully you have one final piece of footage to show us. So in that case, let's get to the trailer, folks. Some of the animation did kind of improve on this. Like it feels a little bit more textured than it's like loosely drawn. Yep, ketchup.
Have you ever set a big stack of TNT on the road, hoping to blow up your nemesis, but the detonator itself explodes? Have you ever pulled the ripcord
Old
of your
Looney Tunes footage.
and only a bunch of silverware comes out? It's not your fault. Acme is evil.
Alright.
You're looking at the guy who is taking on the biggest corporation in the world.
They're suing us for every Acme product.
Damn.
Denies all charges. That is for you.
Even the pencil's alive.
Please don't. This is not funny. Our cartoons are supposed to be funny.
It's exciting. All eyes on you, ready to show what you got.
Acme has knowingly been making dangerous products for decades.
Granny too? Damn. Whoa.
Yeah, I do.
He's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. He would never think of quitting. And I think everyone
And he made a promise.
I just want to scare them.
Group of cameos.
I'm here for the pantsless modeling gig.
What'd you see?
I
You tall? I don't pay you to think you talk. You talk.
I did talk.
What did you talk? What did you talk?
All right.
August 28th. Get tickets at coyotevoicesacme.com.
All right. And they just pulled the in Doomsday. Nah. Okay. For the last bit of footage they showed off for this, I feel like, you know what? It's a little bit more better than the teaser, and it feels like a lot of the animation characters, mainly the Looney Tunes, feel a little bit more like, oh, we're drawn a little bit more fluently. Like I feel like I wouldn't even say the animation looks better, improved. Like they actually fixed up some of the coloring, touched up a bit of the designs, because I feel like some of it looked a little bit weird, where it was doing that 2D, 3D situation where, oh, we're just having the 2D characters walk in a 3D plane, but you see that they're drawn like they're in 3D rather than just 2D figures. And some of the physical comedy that blends into the world, because I remember when Back in Action did the whole, oh, we're in the Coyote Desert, and instead of the whole, oh, we're going to be doing this like an animation where he's actually buying cartoon weapons, everything from the Acme boxes, the rocket launchers, even the train and all the bombs were actually real life bombs and explosions instead of animated. And seeing the world of the Looney Tunes blend with live action is one of those, if you can do it right, you could actually do more of these things, because they actually had a plan to do live action Looney Tunes at a point. But since Back in Action failed weirdly, where I'm like, after Space Jam, I would assume that everybody is down for these type of animated movies. But it's weird that the animation hybrid genre, in a sense, it comes back and then it goes away. And then people forget about it and people are like, you know what? Let's not do that, but then again, do it later and people don't show up for it. I do believe that if Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers would release in theaters, that movie would have been a high success for Disney. And I feel like that's one of those missed opportunities where I feel like, oh, people remember this from the 90s. Drop it on Disney Plus, because I feel like it's not going to be that much of a, you know, business tactic. And seeing what they did, it would have been a real surprise just to see that in the theater. But for this, I kind of do like the way they actually doing the Coyote justice, which that idea in itself was like, oh, Coyotes failed over and over again to catch the Roadrunner. And it's the physical comedy that is like, oh, basic cat and mouse situation where the predator is always going to lose to the prey. But seeing as though you never really think about it, so you're like, you know what? For all the stuff that Coyote does for Acme, actually buying their products and I guess being their most consistent customer, it does make sense that, yeah, I've been doing this for about 100 years, I guess, at this point, for as long as Warner Brothers has been. And I'm not sure if that's accurately when the Looney Tunes first came out, but I'm like, let's say nearly 100. If you took that long to not catch your prey and you're still supporting this company, yeah, something's wrong with that. And I like that line in the trailer too.
He's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. He would never think of quitting. And I think everyone should be inspired by that.
That right there says a lot about Coyote's character. And funny enough, it's one of those, you know what? He's just like me. Also, fun fact, because I don't even know if people know this or remember Looney Tunes enough to actually remember this, but also one of the main reasons Coyote doesn't even talk is that, oh, he made a promise to his dad that he was going to catch the Roadrunner, and his dad told him to never speak until he comes back with a Roadrunner, where I'm like, it kind of explains that, but also it tells me in a sense that some of the other cartoons where he actually does talk to Bugs, is that before he catched the Roadrunner? Because that little specific segment happened when he was a kid. A lot of retcons within the Looney Tunes, but then it's some of the retconning I actually don't like sometimes, where I'm like, yeah, you can retcon a couple things just to switch up characters, but once in a while there's a retcon where I'm like, I miss that version of that character, specifically Daffy. But we'll see what happens next, because after this comes out, hopefully there's a lot of love for the Looney Tunes again, and maybe they could actually try and greenlight another project, not specifically Space Jam, where I'm like, okay, we're done with Space Jam for now, and unless you want to do Looney Tunes and something else, or at least have the Looney Tunes incorporated in other genres, not just for live action, but also animated in a sense where I'm like, I think I might be wrong with this, that there was another Looney Tunes animated thing announced. I'm not even sure what it's for, but I think it was like, okay, I guess they're doing another short film, because I heard it was going to be distributed somewhere at some festival, but I'm like, is that like another movie? Is that Bye Bye Bunny? I'm not even sure if that's supposed to be out yet. I still love the Looney Tunes, and all I wanted for them to actually still keep going with their thing. This Looney Tunes never fail to make me laugh, and I can tell with some of the clips people post online where I'm like, yeah, you know what? People do appreciate the Looney Tunes for these clips, but don't watch enough of the cartoons to actually understand it. Hopefully this movie does well. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. That's all, folks.